Hello everyone and welcome to my playtest of Mind Over Magic. So I am a Klei ambassador and Klei gave to all the ambassadors a key to test Mind Over Magic, which is a game they are publishing. They are not the developers, I believe the developers are Sparkypants. I've been playing it a little bit on stream. So the playtest means that we are asked to gather feedback, both from us and from the community, on the game. They started the playtesting on the 16th of May, and it already received one update acknowledging some of the initial feedback they received. Let's start. I played the game a little bit, 2-3 hours on stream. The background story is still very simple. You sort of are supposed to rebuild a school of wizards, and you have to fight the underlord, something like this. Anyway. It is a colony simulator. It reminds a lot in many things, many aspects to Oxygen Not Included. And you control a bunch of mages. They get summoned, okay, and then you can summon more. But there are two steps in the game. One is whatever, research, building, etc. And then it's fighting monsters in a dungeon. And at the beginning, that's the only thing you can do. You have some young mages, and they are supposed to go through a trial. So we start the trial. The trial, you select your mages. We can re-roll names, so let's go for it. I will name them after my viewers. Karma, Arlo, Morty. You select your mages and they are going to fight this monster, level 1 Underlord. Once they start the trial, you cannot do anything. And something I have to figure out is to understand how strong they are, etc. It's related to the wand they use. It's complicated. When students undergo a trial, they must battle a series of monsters in an attempt to defeat the powerful Underlord. You cannot assist them. So the animations are pretty sick, and I really like the art style. It does look like a Klei game, definitely. You can see that even if they're just publishers, there is a lot of influence there. This is the Underlord, it's supposed to be a stronger version. We see already like elemental features. This is the health bar. But I don't know how everything works. They're definitely using some big animations, some magics. Okay, so they passed the trial and now they're going to get promoted at the Book of Dread. There we go. We complete the trial. Next. And for this time we have only this option, and you can see also their appearance gets different. Tack. Now we're able to access the Book of Dread, and there are some effects that happens because we defeated the Underlord. It's a sort of quest, and then we can also get an early research. This is a research I will show you soon. This is a mana lantern, and this is a crockpot to cook. I prefer the crockpot. And then here we says one of the effects is the fog receding. We'll see that in a second. We need to spend some research time, very little. And that's the fog. So this world has been taken over by the fog, and by doing the shenanigans we are doing down here, we can get the fog regressing. Every day the fog will progress. Now, here we have a bunch of resources. And we do want basically a bit of everything. This is the surface, and it's the name of our school. And we also get an extra phone, which is a spirit. So I have no idea why this happens. It doesn't. The game has a very good tutorial feature. Very good, very good. There are many. Everything is explained quite well with videos, exactly like in Oxygen, not included. But they don't explain why this guy. Or maybe I missed it, I don't know. So at the beginning, I'm queuing a lot of harvesting here. And I also want to start building our school. While they're working, we can look at the priorities. This is again very similar to Oxygen Not Included and or Rimworld. So you can assign priority according to tasks. The game already color codes what is good and what is not, which are where mages are good and where they are not. There we go. And here we have the ghost that is not particularly good on anything. I will give him the roles that nobody has. Voilà. As you can see, you can adjust the roof as you want. This is a very nice feature. Eventually there are multiple floors, and this allows you to not have problems, basically mages getting stuck here and there. There we go, building a little bit of space. As for similar games, you have your research bench. We are going to put it down here. This is the cooking or the crock pot, how do they call it here? Gruel pot. This is to cook, can be useful later. But first of all, obviously the most important bit is the research. Let's also put down some beds. While they are working, I will show you a couple of mechanics. So, do anything for almost every action except the construction. Mages need mana, and it's this bar over here. Once the mana is over, they're going to go to a mana font, or there are several ways in the game they can recharge their mana and recharge them. Another thing you may want to look at the beginning is the conviction or sanity, and this is basically the mood. According to different things that will happen, different bonuses that you can give to your mages and etc. They will get more or less sanity, and then when it goes low, they can have mental breakdowns. It didn't happen to me yet, but I didn't play that much either. There we go. This is our first shelter. And it's now nighttime. The fog is gonna start progressing toward us every night. Very slowly though, so it's not been a real concern. As for other games of this type, you have room bonuses. You can check the requirements for the room bonuses here. And it's interesting because they have to follow certain shapes and some requirements that are more let's say, kind of unique in their sense, at least in my experience. So like a workshop needs to be taller than it's wider. For the bedrooms, we only need one entry point. So here there are two, here and here, and, so this cannot be a good bedroom. We'll move the bedroom upstairs. We got the research table on. This is the research tree. As you can see, there are different tiers, right? But we are not allowed to go that far. Only once we start killing bosses, underlords, we will be able to access fancier research. The most important one to research at the beginning is this, definitely the bitter rice. Animal hunting will not give you enough food to keep up with all the mages you will get. you want to get more mages, you have to recruit young ones and teach them how to fight, and then eventually they will go on a trial and you can recruit them. To recruit the new mages, you need to craft wands. So there are attacking wand, defender wand, healer wand. You can also design your own wands, but I don't understand exactly how this works. Not right now. I will have to look into it. I crafted now the crockpot, and we can queue meals. I'll do it infinitely for the moment, then we'll see. And since the crockpot I think is on the ground floor, yeah, since the floor is a foundation, we get the room bonus as it is like a scullery. I'm playing around a little bit with different shapes, it's pretty neat, but now it started raining, and raining that makes items deteriorate, especially it may break like furniture, like what we have here. Not sure exactly what that means in practice. For sure they can be repaired. Now we got the room bonus of a bedroom, because it has only one entrance. If I wouldn't put this wall, it would have two entrances, one from the bottom, one from the top. So this is something to take into account. That's why I may actually move it over there. And this needs to be a tall building, so probably I will eventually turn the bottom part in a mason. Let's see. This is a bit weird. I wanted to separate this room, but I cannot select. I cannot put a door like where the stairs are, right? Also the stairs, I can only put them in the background, so I don't know if this is intended, but you want a feedback? But you got one. Yeah, having different levels floors may be a bit more complicated than what I hope. There we go. So, we move this. Okay. These two items upstairs. This should become a workshop. This is a kitchen. And here we have more room for future things, and I will probably close these up as well. There we go. Gucci for the time being. We have our bedroom over here. Perhaps this will become another room, keeping options. And this will be the mess. I planted also some rice. We managed to research bitter rice plot. Very important, I can't stress that enough. And I am now researching the mid and heap. Basically, you can use carcasses to get the reagents. I'd also like to have some lighting around. We can use red lights. This is a gremlin. Oh, what is that? It was destroying our items. The gremlin spawns. It's written here. Spawns when they see too many items on the floor. So we don't have chests yet, so we cannot store anything, but eventually we will take care of that as well. Mid and heap done. Let's go for the dining table. Now, again, I played just 2-3 hours in this game. I don't know what means going after the very early game. It may look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. We can craft the learning stone. This you will use it to teach your students, train your students. Since we are gonna get the learning stone now, we will have, let's say, a school up and running. Okay, with the learning stone happening, voila, we got a classroom. In the classroom, we can train our new mages. So let's go summon a few. We crafted the wands that we need to give to new recruits, and then you recruit them over here. We will have an attacker with an attacker wand, a defender with a defender wand, and a healer with a healer. Oh, you see, this guy is coming. Summon them. There we go. We got the first one. Now, we don't have wood for additional cot, an additional bed. We have some for this table. Let's make a mesa near the kitchen. And here you can see they start training them. I don't know exactly how the training works. Can assign specific people for specific trainings. Then let's say Karma would be better at training Earth and Lightning, because he has better Earth and Lightning. So what I know, maybe we can read together. The school offers a beacon of hope to magically gifted students who would otherwise succumb to the items. Yari yari yari. Start the class with a learning stone. During the scheduled period, staff will teach the students. See, these kind of things should be a bit better explained overall. How can we control what we are teaching them? I guess I want my students being better at one school of magic or another, right? This is a void room. When there are dark rooms, you get void rooms. You can harvest them for materials. In general, are annoying because they drain mana from your bones and they get also the buff. We now have 2 students. When we get 3 and they are fully trained, we can start the trial again. Dining room acquired, very nice. I'd love that could make more beds for our students. They're gonna sleep on the ground and they obviously don't like that. We finally got some wood. Let's make the beds. Let's research the chest. Look how cute they are. Chest acquired. We don't have wood. I think I wanted to also show you. Students can't do much. Very limited abilities. Apparently they are the only ones that can carry beasts. Alright, we got some chests. Now, as in all these kind of games, you can personalize what's in the chest. We're gonna clear all and put only meals here. And for the others, the opposite, but I also don't want the ingredients. Those. Have some more over here. Would be great that Klei would link them together, or the ability to link them, that I don't see at the moment. So that you basically put the setting only once. I know you can copy paste the setting, but even that is not that straightforward. I would have to select this one and then paste it. It's not simple things, but if they take care of them early on, it would be great. Okay, our first. This is our first student who got graduated. It's quite nice. Waiting for the other 2, and then we'll go for a request. All the students have been trained, so let's start the second trial. We have a healer, an attacker and a defender. I would say this is the defender or the tank. Can't tell which one is the healer. Defender one. Oh no, this is the defender, okay. He's the attacker. Alright. Anyway, day 1, easy peasy. Now, we have 2 options. Either we are sending it somewhere else, or we sacrifice. I think we are just sending them somewhere else. So we can complete this quest, give away our trained mages, or keep them for ourselves, but we don't complete the quest. I don't think we need more people at the moment. Let's complete the quest. now we can use the VV5 pages that we got from the quest to get to a higher tier of dungeons, and we also unlock stuff of the foggy receives. So I will get a powerful ally. There we go. This is not automatic, they need to research this. And with this, I will call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!